Hey guys, this is Dr. John and today I'm doing a boosted farming session for 1 hour and I'll be trying to farm as much dark elixir as I can in 1 hour, and I'll be showing you how many times I'm nexting, what kind of bases I'm going through, and really what kind of an attack I do on an average. I'll be showing all the raids. I'm speeding up everything a little bit so you don't have to sit through an hour-long video. So here I've gotten my first base here. I picked this one because it has a lot of elixir and gold, as well as a decent amount of dark elixir. And here I tried to use my heroes to get to the enemy queen. The wall breaker failed and that didn't happen. But it's alright, this strategy does not depend too much on your heroes. So I will start my BabyLoon deployment here. I always drop one baby dragon in each corner to kind of start creating a funnel and do some initial tanking for the loons. And now it's just about sending in all the loons, hasting the sides and then the raid spells in the center. This way they just go through the core very fast. Queen is alive there, so she's giving some problems to the loons, but doesn't matter, I have way too many loons here and they will be able to power through the queen. And as you can see, I managed to get most of the loot in this one. Baby dragons will be able to take out the enemy queen in the end, and this should be a 3-star. Nothing left in this base to stop the loons and baby dragons. Okay, one attack down and I got 2300 plus 1220 from the league bonus. I actually started with pretty much 2 full armies, so I can go for the second attack straight away. And again, I'll have to next through a few times. I don't have to next a whole lot with this deck. At the end of the video you will see how many times I total next in that whole hour. It's not a lot, it's mostly less than 10 for every attack. Now this base I picked again, it has a lot of elixir along with a decent amount of dark elixir, and I like to go for these bases with a lot of elixir because I am using a really elixir heavy army, so it's good to get some of that back. I don't have my heroes for this one because even with the boost, since I'm attacking back to back in this one, I don't have my heroes up yet. So I use my wizards and a baby dragon to kill the queen. If she's on the outside like this, you should always try to kill her early. And again, the similar deployment, 2 hastes in the corners, a rage in the center, and I always try to keep one baby dragon in my hand. Don't deploy all of them, just in case my baby dragons go sideways somewhere and don't target the dark elixir storage. I have one which I can send. Now I send it to the dark elixir storage here. That single target inferno is still up and it's taking out my baby dragons, but my baby dragons managed to go through the dark elixir storage and the town hall. But there is a dark elixir drill which I would not be able to get. Still not bad, almost 4000 dark elixir if you count the league bonus. And I'll again cook the same army and start nexting again when the army is ready. Now one thing is, I don't usually do boosted sessions with this, but when I'm boosting it, my army actually is taking around less than 8 minutes, I would say, with the boost to get ready. but you can only request CC troops every 10 minutes. So what that means is in a few of these attacks I will not be using the CC troops, but it still works out fine. I would say you can attack without CC troops, but as far as possible don't do that. Those 7 CC balloons can really help you out, especially if you have max balloons. Level 7 balloons are really nice. And here I was trying to get my heroes in to try to get one air defense here, but I didn't get any air defenses or enemy queen, so pretty much everything is up. The good thing, however, is that both the infernos are on the single target, and this is something I really look for when I'm raiding. Single target infernos are just not a problem with this attack. You have so many balloons, you can really overwhelm the single target infernos. So here again, haste, raid spells, everything going down, and I use poison spells over enemy queen many a times just to slow her attack speed down, so she's not hitting too hard on my loons. You can also ask for a skeleton spell in the clan castle, but I prefer having 2 poisons just in case some tough CC comes out in the middle and you might need that poison, so I prefer the safety of a poison spell. And this time, as you can see, I won't be able to get to the town hall and end up missing quite a bit of dark elixir on this one, but still I will get 70% full league bonus and a pretty decent dark elixir. Okay, I will end it as soon as I hit 70%. There you go. So 2750 plus 1220 from the bonus, almost 4k. That's what I'm trying to get in every attack. 4000 dark elixir. And again, our army is ready. Let's go. And one thing that you really have to identify when doing any kind of farming attack is what kind of bases you can successfully attack and what kind of bases you have to skip on. It doesn't matter how much loot a base is offering, if you don't get all of it, it doesn't matter. So I prefer picking on a bit weaker bases that instead of going against those maxed out bases that, you know, if you see all the next I'm doing, many times I'm skipping through bases that have like 5000 dark elixir in them, but they are maxed out on 11, and I know that I will probably not gonna get all of it. So I prefer going for a 3k base and get it all. Here it's taking me a little bit of time to find a base, and occasionally you will have to spend a couple of minutes trying to find a good base, but that's not always the case. In most of the attacks I find a good base in like 5-6 nexts. And look at this, took me quite a few nexts, but I found a really good base here. Lots of loot, everything is in collectors. And this is one common theme I've seen in Champions League, low Champions League where I am farming, that you will find a lot of bases that are inactive with loot in the collectors, at least in the DE drills, but those collectors, those DE drills will be inside the base, and that's why those bases kind of stay up and don't get taken out too early. So I like getting these kind of bases because you are running a pretty strong army, so even if the collectors are inside the walls and protected by the defenses, you can still get them. And these kind of bases of course have inactive traps for the most part, and As you can notice, I'm not using my clan castle troops in this one. I have a clan castle full of max balloons, but I'm not using them since I know I can get all the dark elixir without using it, and I don't want to wait another 10 minutes to request clan castle troops again, since my army only takes less than 8 minutes. So yeah, if I can do it without clan castle troops, I'm going to. Now, because I don't use my clan castle troops here, I end up missing some loot here, around 200k of elixir, but it's okay. I still got 4600 dark elixir plus full bonus. So again, and this time it doesn't take me any next. First base I get is a 5000 dark elixir raid, 4998 to be precise. And here I'm gonna try and use my heroes to possibly get to the enemy queen. Now it's a level 34 queen and she's staying behind here, so I don't think I'll be able to get her, and I really don't. So not a lot of value from my heroes in this one, but still this base has single target infernos, which is I like. And again, I'm going to follow the same deployment. The queen is a problem in this attack, so I just throw in all my baby dragons a bit early so they can reach the queen and take her out. And I'm just spamming raid spells in the core, but those air skellies destroy my balloons there. I actually dropped a poison for them, but I was a bit late, and my balloons ended up dying in the core. Doesn't matter, I got the town hall, dark elixir storage, and 2 of the dark elixir drills, but I couldn't get that one D drill that was on the far side of the base. But still pretty solid loot, as you can see. 4000 dark elixir and more than 1000 in bonus, so pretty solid raid. And as we go towards the next attack, I want to talk about the upcoming update a little bit. And there are a few things that have been already confirmed by Supercell, and one of those things is the versus battle. It seems to be some sort of real-time player versus player mode, and I like the idea. I really don't know how they are implementing it and what's in it, so can't say much about it. You know, in my clan some people are not quite happy about it because they don't want it to be like Royale. But personally I think it could add a new life to the game, a new game mode. So let's just hope their implementation of the PvP is good. But yeah, one thing that really concerns me is that any real-time PvP game like Clash Royale is right now tends to be a bit more frustrating and you know, a bit more pay to win when it comes to mobile games. So we'll have to see how balanced this new game mode can be when it comes out. And of course I'm not going to talk about the ship. I mean, this is everyone is making the video on there's a ship, and it will do this and that. And from what we are gathering, it's probably related to that versus battle thing as well. And about when the update is coming out, this has been confirmed, kind of confirmed in the forums, that this update is coming this month, in the month of May. And since we are already halfway through the month, so right now what I'm expecting is this update to come Monday or Tuesday next week. It's kind of, I don't have any info about it, but this is what my guess is, you can say. And I'm personally not expecting a whole lot with this update. I'm keeping my expectations low, even with all this hype they have created. I don't want to expect too much and be disappointed. And the people who have seen the update are all saying it is good, even those of those content creators that I really trust are saying, yeah, it's actually good. So let's see how good it is. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how good it is, there will be some people who will not like it, so you cannot please everyone, but hopefully it does not make people really angry like the Town Hall 11 update. If you remember, it was also a big update Supercell wanted to do, and it really pissed people off. And it was also very significant. It changed the whole farming scene with the shield changes and everything. And I think most of these changes turned out to be good in the long run. They were just not implemented that well when the update came out. So I'm hoping that the amount of time they're taking for this update, they will be able to, fix all those things that may cause problems with the players, and we will be able to get a really polished and bug-free update. We can hope. Well, there will always be some bugs, but hopefully not many and not anything groundbreaking. So let's get back to the task at hand, the Dark Elixir farming. As you can see, I am getting around 3000 Dark Elixir, in some cases around 4,000 or 5,000 Dark Elixir every raid, other than the Dark Elixir bonus of 1220 that I get in Champs 3. And as I've said before, I definitely recommend that you come to Masters or Champs for Dark Elixir farming. You can find bases with Dark Elixir much easier up here, and the bonus really adds up. And here I go ahead and use my heroes, take out the enemy queen, and a few more defenses. I get an archer tower at Tesla, which is always good, and from there I will just start my deployment. This base does not have infernos, so even better. And this guy is watching the attack live. I kinda get nervous when someone is watching me attack their base. That's spectators icon. Kinda makes me nervous, but I'm pretty confident of this attack. Ever since I started using this army comp, I have very few fails with this. Even in worst case scenario, I end up getting most of the Dark Elixir. So this base actually gets destroyed. It will end up getting a 3-star. I'm still holding back a baby dragon, which I will use to distract that visit tower, so the whole pack of my balloons can reach it safely and take it out. And from here it will be an easy 3-star. I will be able to get all the loot. And sorry DNG, You had to watch me destroy your base. Nothing personal, I just need loot. And as my 1 hour boost is ending, I managed to get one last attack. Actually, this army finished just after my boost ended, like 2-3 minutes later. So this is the base I found. Again, you can see it just takes 3-4 nexts to find bases like these, and a really easy base. Infernos are inactive, Eagle is inactive. So what I'm gonna do is use the heroes to target this dark elixir drill and hopefully get that air defense as well. Use my king as a tank, break the wall, and my king also takes out the dark elixir drill, but my queen will get stuck hit there on the gold storage, and once she comes in, the king will distract her, so she will not be able to get that air defense. But that doesn't matter all that much. I will start my baby dragons and balloons. And the enemy queen is still alive, so that can be a problem, but most of the loot in this base is not really deep in the base, and baby dragons are able to target the TE storage and the town hall, so the loot should not be a problem. I will get most of it, and that one air defense that my heroes missed is becoming a problem here. If not for that, this base would have been another 3-star. But again, you don't need 3 stars when you're farming. All you want is loot. So I will be able to get, I think, all of the loot here, because these last 2 collectors, I think this baby dragon will be able to target. Yeah. So all of the loot I managed to get. There is 4,000 elixir in that storage, which I will not get, but still a really great loot here. And I take a screenshot for it for some reason. So guys, this is it, and this is the total amount of dark elixir I managed. As you can see, I actually overflowed a little. My storage got full. So after that, I just go ahead and upgrade my king. I actually did a couple more attacks later to upgrade my queen as well. Now you guys let me know if you would like to see a version of this video without using heroes. When my heroes are upgrading, I can do this right now because both my heroes are down, so it will be good. And as far as this session is concerned, I managed to get almost 4 million gold, more than 43,000 dark elixir. I actually had to spend a little bit on haste spells and poisons, so the net gain was around 42,000 dark elixir in 1 hour. So this is it guys, hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a like. If you have any questions, suggestions or anything, comment down below, and please subscribe for more videos, because once the update drops, I'll be putting a lot more content on this. Thanks for watching.